What's up, folks?
No one's here. I want to see if we can do some fun stuff. Yes, I want to. No.
Oh my god. Do you want Gerard Powers?
I think they'll be here.
In the video? Yeah, I want me. That's the hardest time ever doing this.
Gerard Powers tagged you in a video. What's up, people? Hey, Kim. I said the last time that you had me put a manicure on you, he proposed to me.
So what am I gonna do now?
I don't think he can top that.
Oh, like it. Nothing.
Don't think he can.
You could, but I mean, would it be appropriate?
Probably not.
Like, please.
No.
I'm kidding. No.
So we have a few things we were going to chat about. Well, we were just talking before we got on here. So, of course, focus are these cool little accent nails. This is Prism Break. Hey, Kim, doing well. Can you believe it's been a year ago since we met in person? I was looking at pictures in Cabo.
Where'd you meet Kim at?
In Cabo.
Oh.
Yeah. I did say yes, not on the live though.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
Afterwards, he's like, you didn't say yes. I'm like, I said yes after with my head. I thought he was joking. So, okay. So I'm going to put one of these on him. And these things are pretty cool because if you purchase a $30 order on either my website or his website, you get one of these for free. And they're cool because everyone's always wanting to mix up their manis. I just put on A-lister.
They look good.
Isn't that pretty?
They'll look good for the football game.
Yeah,
Saturday.
we're going to a Buckeye game and they're red. So I'm actually going to put, because we have two.
Your first game.
My first Buckeye game. I went to Auburn football game when I was younger. I don't think it's the same.
No, it's not.
So we're doing that Saturday. It's supposed to be like 40 degrees.
It's going to be fun though.
Yeah. And then we're trying to also get tickets to the Penn State game.
I'm not trying.
So if anyone knows how to get tickets to the Penn State game, that's not the 16th.
It's no, because it's the 9th, it's the 23rd.
I know, A-lister's out of stock. I said that. I was like, I'm putting these last ones. It's the last A-lister I had too. But they're so pretty. If you guys look. And these are actually over acrylic. So, like, yeah, they go over acrylic nails, obviously. So, anyways, we were talking before this. So, like, Gerard's always been so helpful with me with my business. So, like, about, like, couple months he has gotten into it and just, like, signed up himself and was, like, doing some events and, like, just doing some in-person stuff. So, we kind of want to come up with, like, an official name for his business. Because mine's like Dream Nails. And we have to work it separately. So we can't do it together. So like I'm Dream Nails and like, you know, I have my own like VIP and stuff like that. So we're thinking of like something for him.
Like a catchy name or whatnot. And like, you know, we could use my last name.
Yeah, his last name's Power. So I was trying to think something like that. Like the Powers, Powerful Mini Manny. I can't think of it. He says like Get Nailed by Gerard.
No. I didn't say that.
You did totally say that.
I said get nailed. Oh.
You did say that.
Get nailed by Powers.
Get nailed by Powers.
Get a power nail.
Oh, power nail. I don't know. What do you guys think? So anyways, I'm going to show you. We're going to put these on him. Yeah, so if you have any ideas, drop them in the comment. Power of pretties. She said that would be creepy. I think it would be like Get Nailed by Gerard is like... Not what people are expecting.
Well, I might just go it. Well, yeah. I mean, it's gonna be a female clientele. Period.
Yeah, and that can be offensive. So, anyways, $30 order. You get one of these added on until supplies last.
Ooh, I like that.
3 wishes with Jeannie Gerard. That just is like pretty creative.
That is. Can you handle that though?
3 wishes.
Yeah.
I mean. And 3 of them better have to do with nails, but I can handle it.
Just saying, it's all about the business, babe.
I mean, it's a nail business.
Well, yeah, so it's the massage parlor down the street. Just a massage parlor.
Oh my gosh. Why don't you tell some of the... No, we don't want to give out all their secrets. So he did really good last month. He promoted to senior stylist.
What's up?
And he was so close to $1,000 in personal volume.
And I will not share my secrets.
Yes, he's going to share his secrets. He's going to do a training on the team page.
Yes, I am.
Because he's a team player.
All about team.
All on his own. So anyways, you guys know how these work. Well, or if you don't, then you get these. You get the alcohol pad. Which, babe, I actually don't have it. They didn't come. So, like, will you grab an alcohol pad, please, please, please? They don't have any up here.
Where are they at?
Keep it clean. I think it's in the very, very bottom one.
Alright, yep.
So I may have hoarded some from
Hoarded?
from the last promo because these are amazing. They're like holographic. So we opened it up. Those are actually nail polish removers.
Oh, I knew that. Well, I thought you might need those.
You don't have polish to take off the polish remover. Little nail polish removers. Jennifer Powers is on. Not related to Gerard Powers.
Yep, you never know though.
Yeah, we were talking about being confused, like people thinking we're related, which I would totally own.
A travel agent is Janice Powers.
That's her mom,
I know.
mother-in-law. Yeah, that's her mom-in-law. The best,
mom-in-law.
the best Disney planner ever. You don't see them? They're in the
Right
little
here's
box.
one.
Okay.
Bam.
Okay. So we're gonna prep his nails. So why are we doing this?
Well, to get all the oils and grease and any foreign debris.
Yes.
Oh.
Because if they're oily, yep, see, that's your mom-in-law, which we love. And you know she actually lives
awesome.
like 2 minutes from us.
You know, like before I actually met her, a funny story, I was at the post office mailing things out, and this random lady's like, "Are you Gerard Powers?" And I was like, what? Huh? Do I owe you money or something?
He was shipping nails.
Yeah, and she like was like, "Oh, I'm Janice Powers."
Yep.
And you know, then I was like, "Oh wow." So
She's actually in Disney right now.
is she?
Yeah.
Which one?
I don't know, but I just know like when I messaged
Like
her.
Magic Kingdom?
I think it's at Disney.
Like
You've heard that story, yeah. So they're gonna do this one. So we just break it off here. Pretty cool. Super easy. If you need a free sample, drop down. Free sample from Brittany or
Gerard.
that is your name.
Yeah.
And he can send you one too. He's not shipped out any samples. Just take off the top. And
Can I plug CBD?
no,
Oh.
cannot do that on my page.
Oh.
Because people will be angry.
Yeah. Oh,
Stop.
Glenn will be calling.
No, stop. Just put it right on top.
Simple enough. See, that would look slick over these.
That's what I'm going to do. I think I might actually do that right now live because, like, your nails. So he's, like obviously he's a man. And we've talked about this
Really?
before.
When did you
And
figure
so
that one out?
his nails are, like, so, like, big. But see, it's, like, a really subtle, like, clear holographic. So, like, I think it'd be pretty over, like, any type of solid.
I think it would look slick over like a solid, like a
Yeah,
black.
put that, like, up. Little sparkle.
Yeah.
I think I might do it over. I think I'm going to put it over this one. So we're going to go right like that.
Got it on my finger, kid.
Hey, Grace. Yeah, so you just clean it up, obviously. Take it off. Crystal. You're like, I've told them the story, but it just reminds me of, like,
What?
when I went the live with Rhea, and she's like, oh my gosh.
These are horrible.
This looks
Don't buy
horrible. Don't buy it. My hair looks like I'm wearing a hoodie. And yes, it's my fall hair. I was actually thinking of just going back to all blonde, but I've been, I think I'm going to stay for the fall.
I like the black and red.
I know. And it's funny, like we were talking about, so I'm just putting it right over. It's just like an over. Just
You're
right,
like a superhero.
like a superhero.
Something
Look
like
at that. That one looks really pretty. Look at that. Just like the extra, like the difference. Can you see?
Mm-hmm. Looks good. I can see it great.
I love these. So anyways, yeah, a $30 order till supplies last for like the next I think it's like 2 more days. I'm so bad at that stuff.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, and so we're trying to come up with, I'm going to show you guys the difference now. You can see Prism Break, not Prism Break. Look at that. Oh, I got a little.
So it's Prism.
Prism.
Not prison.
No, it's A-lister. Look at the difference. Bloop, bloop. I'm going to squeeze his head.
Did you ever see Animal House?
Yeah.
With John Belushi?
Yes.
And he's like, what's this? He's like, what? He's like, it's it. And spits
Yes.
mashed potatoes all out.
That just reminds me of something like kids would do. Now I want to put...
That's like the...
Yeah, I know.
The premise of his
I
character.
know.
You know, Pluto's supposed to be like a giant
No,
kid.
I like it. It was the burgundy streak. Oh, no, you're good. You're fine. So if you're on here and need a free sample, make sure you holla. He does not have a VIP group, but like I said, we're trying to come up with a good business name for like his website.
Yeah.
And we're kind of stuck at that. But what we've learned is like the past 2-ish months, we've had so many guys join the business and they're doing so well.
Yeah.
Like, because, and I think like we were talking about it, like sometimes I think women, like this is a
Women
product
can be
that's
very receptive to men. And,
Yeah.
you know, and I found that like, excuse me, like talking like something like, you know, like style, like nails, cosmetics, stuff like that. You know, and a lot of times it, like the chicks at the post office.
Oh,
like
yeah.
they sit there and they like rap with me about nails and whatnot. And they talk about like other companies. What was that one?
not supposed to.
Oh yeah, but yeah, it was like she was like telling me her experience with it, you know, and whatnot.
It was just a product that was a little bit harder because we had to use like heat and it was more like a vinyl. Like
and it was
different.
an inferior product.
And so he was just kind of like, he was already helping me like sell, like he would like women that he knew or talked to. And then like even people that I've had sign up like were from him. And then we were just like, you know, when things change and you were able to have the same person in the household also do the business as long as they're working their own business, we're like, we'll just sign up. And yeah, and even me, like when I get ready and I like look at myself, I'm always like, does this look good?
No, you always ask my opinion.
Yeah. You always ask my opinion too.
Of course.
I love that. I think I'm going to do it on. So it's just a difference. See how the Prism Break like just makes it pop a little bit, and that's over A-lister.
I think it looks
Which
good.
I think is really good. Like, so it's for the Buckeye game. My Buckeye Manny.
That's a nice little ring you got there.
Oh yeah, did you guys want to see it up close? The ring.
Yeah, that bling bling. Blinging.
He did a good job,
Yep.
I think.
Yeah. That
So-
lady screamed when I pulled it off her finger. Took off her.
Stop it. So we set a date, an official date for the wedding, which is not until, oh my
December
gosh.
28th.
No, it's not.
When is it? I'm kidding. It's November 7th.
Yeah, it's today, November 7th.
Yeah.
So it's 1 year from today.
Yeah.
So,
It's the final countdown.
which like does seem kind of like a long ways away, but
Not really.
Not really.
We'll blink and it'll be here.
And so we did book a venue, and then like, so I'm not sure, like when you send people save a dates for a wedding that's a year away, like, well, when do you actually send them?
I think it's like 6 months.
Like you give them like 6 months because it's going to be in Ohio, but like most of my friends like don't live in Ohio.
I know. And, you know, even if you don't respond to save a date, I'm not going to do what one of my friends did and, like, just totally, like, icks you out of the wedding. Like, yeah. No.
Has some feelings about that.
Yeah. Still harboring some resentment and whatnot.
Yeah, we're going to that Buckeye. We're going to go watch that game.
What, Maryland?
Yeah, someone said that we're going to go see it. It's going to be my first Buckeye game in person.
Yay! It's going to be fun. I mean, it'll be a blowout. It'll be over by halftime, but it'll be fun. You know?
Yeah. And then
Get you ready for 2 weeks from now when we play Penn State. That'll be a good game.
we were talking about like going to like away to see the Buckeyes. Yeah, I know it was kind of sad because she's saying uncool about getting, like, not being in the wedding.
It was just booty how he did it. And I think it fell mostly on his,
Okay, this is...
You know what? We're going to leave this alone.
Because everybody watches these videos.
Yeah. You're right.
So anyways, what he's saying is if you don't respond to the save the date. But actually it is kind of important, like, because you get a head count. But if you're good friends with someone, you probably should send them a text and be like... We would make some concessions.
We understand things happen. People have lives. You have kids. You know, I'm not the most important... Me and Brittany are not the most important thing in your life.
Okay, she googled save the date etiquette and it says 6 months unless...
I told you.
Hold on. Unless it's a destination, then 8 to 12 months.
Yeah, and it's not. I mean, unless you consider Columbus, Ohio a destination.
So if they're traveling, is it a destination for most people?
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean,
so
everything's a destination.
Like, if you don't live here, is it considered a destination?
I think like Bora Bora or like, you know, Tahiti or, you know.
Who wants to come to the Bora Bora wedding? Gosh. We watched
or if your wedding was like in Hungary.
We watched a couples retreat
last night
and that's it's so funny. If you guys haven't seen it, it's kind of an old movie.
Vince Vaughn,
but it's so funny.
Jason Bateman.
But it's in Bora Bora and it kind of sealed the deal, like, of me, like, wanting a Bora Bora honeymoon.
No, I just think it'd be awesome.
I mean, but it was so pretty. Yeah, I have my passport.
Yep.
Someone's working on theirs because also I earned my trip to Cancun for the company already. And now, like, honestly, like, and we were talking about this, I think he probably could still earn it himself if he pushed really hard. But if not, like, yeah, I'm
not really a hard worker.
Shut up. I'm like 4 points away from earning it for 2, so of course I would bring my other half. But, like, I bet if he would have signed up just, like, 1 month earlier, he would have totally been able to. But it's still totally possible to be a senior stylist and get to director by December or January. Like, even if you join today, like, you could, if you really push, you could earn a free Cancun trip. It's just going to be about the sales and like, kind of
people up.
Yeah, and growing your team.
Well, which we are doing.
Yeah.
I am doing.
Yeah, and so, like, and for guys, like we were saying, it's about, like, just kind of thinking outside the box, like,
yep.
Because you have to be kind of careful, like, how you, like, approach people and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, it would be like an excellent job, like an excellent gig for a single guy.
Yeah.
Like, it'd be like a total, like, icebreaker, like, to meet women and stuff. Dude, I'd run around the bar and club with them, like, hey, what's up?
Yeah, just, like, noticing their nails and stuff. And so, like, him just, like, saying that stuff to people and, like, just showing his success and stuff, or, like, already is kind of, like, helping him. So, like, now he has 1, 2, 3, 4, like, 5 people on his team. And so I think he'll probably be team leader by the end of the month.
It all started with that lonely number of 1.
All started with 1. So you're technically doing even better than I was when I started.
Yeah.
No, yeah, seriously. Yeah. Like, within your... So, like, you could, like... always talk about where I've been. Okay, so look now, Prism. So if you're watching this and you want a free sample for... If you're a guy and you're watching this for your daughter, girlfriend... There's
your
such...
mom,
yeah. Oh, my gosh. These
grandma.
are going to be such good Christmas gifts if you have, like, like, your... preteen and you don't want her, like, if you just want her to play and do different things with her nails, they're so cool. Like a great stocking stuffer, I think.
And here's the thing, you do not get fingernail polish all over your furniture, all over the carpet.
Yeah.
Stuff doesn't get ruined.
And they're affordable. It's buy 3 get 1 free for the glitters and stuff. But right now, order over, so it's like you can get like 3 or 4 manicures from what you pay for a salon manicure.
Exactly.
And then you get like this little accent pack. So obviously you can, reach out to either of us. Oh, yay. I'm glad. I love supporting. She actually used to work with me at Red Lobster.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, she's the hustle the seafood.
Yep, we used to do it. Endless shrimp going on right now. Still get the flashbacks when I see the commercial.
I want some of her biscuits.
I could do Red Lobster. You guys know I worked there for 9 years. That was like a long time. Anyone else ever work for Red Lobster on here? Or love Red Lobster? Even when I was a little kid, I used to always, like, when it was my birthday and we would pick, like, where to go out to eat, I'd always want to pick Red Lobster. So when I got the job there, I was like, oh, yeah.
It's like your dream job.
Doing big things. working at Red Lobster.
Going places.
Yeah, and then, and you guys know, like, my store, yeah, the biscuits, like, and then, like, I had the kids, and then I wanted to become a manager, but because of my record from, you know, being, my past from being a drug addict, and they still were...
what?
Oh, yeah, confession time. You didn't know.
Oh, my God.
You didn't know?
That goes against all
Carmen
my
worked
beliefs.
worked with me at Red Lobster, too. But anyway, so my history, you know, from those charges that are over a decade in, like, they let me go through all the training.
They just strung you along. Like,
all the tests. I was, like, so excited. And then, like, it was a pretty bad day, I would say.
Let's tell them what happened.
Well, they know, but, like,
I'm
going to set the stage.
Set the mood, like, set the tone. Like,
it was like a rainy day in November.
Like today. It's actually, it's actually snowing outside right
now. It was actually pretty much like today.
No, it's snowing right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the first time it snowed this year?
Is it really snowing?
Yeah.
No way.
Look at it. It's like sleeting.
It's like sleeting.
Snow, like nasty.
Yeah, so I'd say it was a day like today.
Oh my God, that little old lady's outside again.
No, there's not.
She really needs to put some clothes on.
So it was like really, really cold, precipitating, raining-ish snow. And
there was water in here, folks.
And I basically, like...
The political climate.
Okay. I obviously do not talk about politics.
So we're not going to.
But it was the day after an election that I may not have been super, super excited about. And that's all I'm going to say. Anything. I'm not going to say that. So... Because I don't talk about politics because it's just not, a positive thing. Mm-hmm. So it was a day after something. I was not very happy, and it was rainy, and it was cold, and I think I was like 1 million months pregnant. Oh wait, no, I wasn't pregnant at that time. But I had 4 kids, and one was almost 1. And we were just struggling, and I thought I was about to become like a manager and be able to like kind of achieve something. And, just change our situation a little bit because I was on, like I've told you, food stamps struggle and like just borrowing, the holidays were coming up and it was November. And like I looked at the phone, it said Orlando. I got the call and she was just like, hey, Brittany, I'm so sorry, but legal got a hold of your resume and they've decided just not to move forward with your application. And
what you should do?
Was just crushed.
You should
really, I was, kind of in
No, but think about this. Well, so she didn't get there. She was crushed. It was a horrible day. Okay. So, what you should do is you should franchise one. Buy one.
And they don't do that.
But wouldn't that be cool? And then, write corporate back. Like, yeah, what's up now?
We're doing crazy things with this Red Lobster. So, anyway, but it wasn't the Red Lobster's fault. Like, they had rules, But I just know that I was, it was just horrible. Oh, and my iPhone had broke.
Oh, yeah.
And so my phone was broken, the politics stuff, the weather, and then, just finally, totally feeling like I was hopeless. And like I said, I felt as hopeless then as I did when I was trying to get clean because I'm like, oh my gosh, why did I get clean? Why did I change my life? And so that's why I always talk about how these companies can kind of just change everything because and it changed me because I kind of settled and I felt like I was stuck where I was. And everyone had always just judged by my record or all that stuff. And I was, begging for a 10-cent raise every 6 months. So being able to kind of you know, my company embraces my past and lets me share like that kind of hope, where like for so many years I had hidden like the shame and stuff like that. It was kind of a big deal.
Well, and then it goes, you know, like people, you know, that come from backgrounds like that and whatnot, you know, they, you know, there's so much stigma.
I have a Kool-Aid jammer, sorry.
So much stigma and whatnot against them. And then, you know, like people that that experience that lifestyle, and, you know, those are like some of the most intuitive, smart, hardworking people. Because that's not an easy lifestyle to exist in.
And then, like, even, yeah, so, like, when you're trying to go through addiction, like, you always are trying to come up with ways and means to get more. And, like, even though you're clean, like, that's still a part of you. And then you have obstacles when you're trying to do the right stuff, because, like, even with, you know, over a decade, you know, past those charges, like, I still have so many obstacles and roadblocks. And, you know, people that meet me today would have no idea that I, you know, have felony convictions. I was an IV drug user, homeless. They would have no idea because, you know, of how much I've changed. But, like, I never forget it. And like you said, like some of the, you know, people that are suffering from addictions are some of the most like hardworking, intuitive, creative people I know. And when they just get out of it, like I've seen them rise.
Well, it's they're transferable skills, and you know what I'm saying? I mean, you get rid of the negative stuff, and, you know, you still have that, you know, that drive, that work ethic and whatnot. And, you know, like I like to say, you know, I use my evil superpowers for good.
Yeah, and then too, just think of like if you were able to overcome like something as hard as that, or like not, you know, you're never fully recovered, but like you like any
if you
bad
can beat that, you know, you can overcome just about any
you can handle
obstacle.
some blows, you can handle some disappointment, like because like I've said, like even on like my worst day now is nothing compared to like my easiest best day when I was like using drugs and in that addiction. So man, we went off on some tangents. But anyways, like I said, always feel free, drop a free sample. Interested in the opportunity, you can reach out to either me with my business, him with his nail business. He got to show his one little.
Got it.
Still thinking of some names if anyone has any. Oh yeah, I can handle a no, Katrina. When you were an addict, you can take many no's. You were very persistent.
It was the maybes that killed you.
Yeah. You are very persistent, consistent in the follow-up.
Oh, God, follow through? That's like the biggest thing in like doing this. It's like following up and following through with people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In active addiction, dude, it was like no question about following through. Literally, you would hound dog people.
Oh, Tracy signed up her husband in October. Yay. So we should get these guys that are just now working, you know, to kind of have. But yeah, and then true, like
guys' night out?
Yeah, guys' night out. But we can turn some people's no's into yeses. Like, I don't know how many times when I was using, I'd like beg people for money, and they'd say no, and I'd be like,
no, what do you mean? Dude, it wasn't like I just said,
so now,
threw their number in their trash. No, I was like, I'll be calling you here later tonight.
Yeah, like, I'll hit you up again sometime. And so it's just, like, transferring those skills over.
Or transferable
You're trying to think of a training on this.
Transferable skills.
Like, really.
Stuff that worked in one industry. You know, there's a lot of things that can, you know... Addiction is an industry.
And it was great, like, real quick before I get off, like, when I was at that mastermind and, like, so many people were like, well, what'd you do before Color Street? And I met, you know, a lot of people that were, like, either, you know, had, like, huge followings maybe on Instagram, or maybe they were photographers, or, like, from, you know, corporate America, like, a lot of them. And, like, and I'm just like, well, you know, I was a server and bartender at Red Lobster. But the thing is, like, I had a lot of people skills from doing that. And then also I think like now just talking like just how I had to survive an addiction and just being like having to persist to just live in that lifestyle.
There's so many skills that are, I don't want to say skills, but you know, the survival instincts.
She said there is no distance too far to get to a fix, and it's ditto for the business. And it's the same like for recovery too. Like when I first started to get clean, I was just like, I went through anything to try to get drugs, so try to go through anything to get clean. And then when I reached that bottom even clean as far as changing my life, like I want to go through any distance to find some success, to, you know, feel some self-worth. And to realize, you know, that I was just so settling and that there was so much more out there and that we're all just made for more. And it's just kind of all relates. And so, like, you know, loving an addict is the hardest thing. And you know, I always think of that for my parents. But, like, when those addicts, like, do overcome, like, it's gonna make me teary-eyed. They can change the world. And then, like, just giving hearts, always wanting to give back to that, you know. And I talked about, like, we're gonna be opening sober houses in Columbus, and we have a lot of, you know, just not taking for granted, you know, what I've got, you know, from my success in giving back. But it all starts with nail polish.
Yeah.
It's the vehicle, you know, for our dreams. So if you're interested, it was good chatting with you guys again. We need to start coming on more.
Yeah.
I think he traumatized me from the last live when he proposed to me, and I'm like...
It's the first time I've ever seen you speechless.
And I'm like, I don't know if I want to go live with you anymore.
What?
But you can't propose... Like, it's not like you can propose again. What if he broke up with me live?
Give me back my ring. That's it. I'm done.
All right, guys. We'll talk with you later. You know where to find us. Bye.